Hello and welcome everyone. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and we will make a start. Thank you, Olha Suleiman. Thank you. So yeah, welcome to the call on this beautiful Monday afternoon. And today is going to be an awesome call, because what we want to do is we want to bring onto the call people that have already been very successful in this business. Because as you know, I mean, one of the ways that I achieved success was that I copied people who are very successful. So to achieve something in your life, all you have to do is find someone who has already achieved that and then copy and replicate what they've done to hit that success. And today what we want to do is bring some testimonials onto the call, where we will introduce you to people who you already know, and we will try and engage from them how they've achieved their level of success currently. So before I go any further, what I want to do is see if my colleague Mandeep is on the call. Mandeep, are you with us today?
Hi, Jav, how you doing?
I'm very well, how are you?
Yes, all good, all good. How's things?
Very good. I know you've been very busy, so welcome to the call, and please take it away.
Thank you. So good evening, everyone. I'm just going to spotlight my video. Okay, perfect. So hope everybody is doing amazing. Welcome to our weekly team call. We have these every single Monday at 6 o'clock UK time. So it's really a chance for everybody to get to know each other, to connect, to see what everybody else is doing. One of the key things, I basically, I mean, this is something I do, which you can all take away, but I always have a word for the month. And that is like a theme. Some people do it weekly, yearly, monthly. I do it monthly. So this is basically the theme of this month. And for this month, the theme is level up, leveling up. Level up is the phrase that I'm using every single day. So whenever I start my day, I'm always thinking about how can I level up my personal development? How can I level up my activity, my trading? How can I level up speaking to people, prospecting? Where can I level up? And this is such an important thing, not just, I guess, in our business, but also in our life, whether we're trying to keep fit, in our relationships, in our jobs, in our businesses, whatever it is, we want to always be leveling up, because this way we know that we can definitely succeed to the full max. So before I go any further, I want to know where everybody's from. I want to know where you're from. I know we've got different sort of countries and cities here. So put it in the chat box. Let's hear from you first of all. Let's hear where you're all from. Don't be shy, okay? Don't be shy. I'm from Leicester, by the way. But we've got Leeds, we've got Italy. I don't know how to pronounce that, a beer, but that sounds great. Nigeria, we've got Cardiff, we've got Cameroon. Again, we've got Cameroon as well, which is amazing, perfect. So a warm welcome to you all. We've got Birmingham, we've got Italy, South London. So it's absolutely phenomenal to have you all on this call. Welcome. And by the way, for the leaders on the call, keep promoting this call. Let's get as many people on this as possible. So just like Jav said, we're going to be interviewing some people today, and we're going to be getting them to share their experience, because we're all part of the same team, and we want other people to share and share their experiences. Why this academy? Because some of you are watching this call for the first time, maybe it's your first few times, and you're thinking, I don't know what I'm in for. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know what this is all about. So let's hear from some people who are actually experienced. And the first lady I'm going to bring on the line on the Zoom, she's actually a mompreneur. Her background is in marketing. She lives in London with her beautiful children and husband. And her husband's an accountant, by the way. Her husband is in the finance industry, and she decided that she was going to give this a go. She decided she wanted to create her own economy, because, you know, when she first got told about this, she was thinking, it's probably one of those things, I'm sure she won't mind me saying. And now she's actually a platinum 1000, close to platinum 2000. So she's helped over 30 people in her organization, and she's literally running. Every time I speak to her, every time I see to her, the first thing I think of is energy. And you can always tell the results of someone's business, of someone's, trading, whatever they're doing, by their energy. The more you're energetic and the more you're positive and happy, the better your results will really be. So let's get her on the call. Let's welcome her right now. We're going to bring on Parina in like literally 20 seconds. Let's put some fire emojis. Wow, that chat box is going crazy. but we're going to bring Parina on the call right now. Put those fire emojis. That's it. Abeer's really gone crazy with those. Amazing. Okay, so we're gonna spotlight Parina. Parina, how you doing?
Hi, Mindip. I'm good. Thank you.
Good,
How are
good.
you doing?
Yeah, all great. We're very excited to have you on the call today. We thought, we're going to bring some energy.
To be here.
Yeah, it's really good. So some people are new on this course, so tell them a bit about yourself and how you came into the business.
Well, my background is in marketing, like Mandip said. I've worked in marketing for the past 5 years. I'll tell you a funny thing about that. I got a letter a week ago to congratulate me on my 5th anniversary at work, and they gave me £1,000 for 5 years.
That's a bit. What was that bonus expected, or was it just out the blue?
No, but I mean, having worked for 5 good years and you get £1,000, it's a bit of a wow. Is that all? Like, anyway, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but so these are the kind of things that make you think, do you know what? I don't want to put a cap on myself. I don't want someone else to decide what I'm worth. So why don't I create my own economy? Why don't I, decide, make up my mind and do what I would be able to do to achieve the maximum possible that I can, without someone else telling you that, oh, haven't worked 5 years, here, have £1,000. So I'm so glad I came into this, because I was, sort of in the process of looking for something else to do, which would sort of give me a side income, I would say. And I came across this through B, my big sister, and I'm so glad I did, because it's really worked well for me. It's changed my mind in a lot of ways. It's changed a lot of aspects of my life, including my bank balance. So yeah, I'm really glad to be here, and to be able to have experienced all the things that I've experienced and achieved so far.
Wow, that's really awesome, Parina. Thank you for that. Now, I want you to talk to me about the C word, which is confidence. How did you have the confidence that this was going to work? Because this is a completely new industry for you. So what gave you the confidence to say, you know what, I'm going to go in with both feet and no looking back? So talk to me a bit about that.
So I guess, so first of all, like I mentioned, I was introduced to this business by my sister. Like, my sister wouldn't, put me into something which, I mean, wasn't good, I would say. I trusted that, okay, this is probably a good opportunity. But outside of that, I'd known about forex trading. I knew that it was a lucrative avenue, and I know that people do make a lot of money from forex trading. But I always thought that it was very complex, and it was just meant for certain people who are highly skilled and who work in finance, and it was very expensive and all of that. So I knew that it was something that works, but I just never thought that it was something that would work for me. So when I found out that there's an academy like this that literally breaks down everything for you and charges you a small proportion of what you would normally pay to learn how to trade, I thought, okay, I know that this works. So the only thing that I need to do is to make it work. So I never felt at any point that I never lacked the confidence that it was going to work. The only thing that matters is how you treat it, is how much effort you put, is how much, how seriously you decide to take it. People join every day, and 2 people join on the same day, 6 months down the line. One person is doing so well, one other person has quit or is complaining every day. And you wonder, these 2 people are in this exact same academy. They've been offered the exact same tools. They're being offered the exact same mentorship. What is different? Why isn't it working for someone? And it just boils down to your own personal effort, your own personal belief, your own personal, everything. It all comes down to you and how you treat it. Nothing great would just happen overnight. Every single thing requires that you put in a bit of effort, and you not to just quit basically at the slightest hurdle or struggle. When I joined, for instance, like people in my team, like I So someone like Emilienne, for instance, I don't know if she's on the call. She was one of the first people from Cameroon to join, and trying to set up her live account was, you can remember, Mandy, it was, a roller coaster. And
oh my God, it was crazy.
It was crazy. And just the patience that she showed, the commitment, and she did everything and went above and beyond and never once complained. It's things like that. That that's somebody who is going to do well in this life. That that's somebody who is going to achieve a lot in this life. Like when you just see people who are able to go through the thick, that when it comes to the thing, they will just slide through. And I guess that's the attitude that you put towards everything, including this business. Things will go up and down, and it's just the way you treat the downs that matters.
Yeah, I totally agree. I do remember the several thousand phone calls and WhatsApp messages that we had. Emilien's on here. She's probably laughing right now. But honestly, Emilien, we love you. You're amazing, and well done, because that paved the way for a lot of people in Cameroon. So we really appreciate your patience on that. So Perina, how do you split your time between trading and building?
Oh my God, I feel like I have 26 hours in a day. Yeah, it's been manic. Because both of them do require time, to be honest with you. It's not something that you can just, leave it, basically leave it to fate, or, put a blind eye to neither of them. You have to dedicate time to, do either of those, and combining that with, running a home and kids and all of that. I guess I just tried my best to be a bit more structured, to, have a plan. I have a planner, and I set in my hours, and I put in every hour what I'm supposed to do. I have educators that I do follow, and videos that I go back and watch, and so I do have I know that at this time of this day I'll be watching this, and at this time of this day I'll be doing that. But in addition to that, I do plug in my time for prospecting and my time for catching up with my team. So every day I'll try to speak to at least two people in my team, just to see how they're doing, and basically catch up with them, and make sure that the progress is going on smoothly. So I do try to put in at least 2 to 3 hours every day to do my trading, and then prospect or catch up with my team, because I think retention is just as, even if not more important than recruiting. Like, you want to see anyone who's joined do well. So it's just as important to put time in to help people who are already part of the business as it is trying to get people to join. So I actually prioritize getting in contact with my team over recruiting, basically, because if someone has joined, someone has made the effort and decided to trust you and join you, the least you could do is to keep your word.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, relationships are really, really key in terms of building a big team. So Perina, what advice can you give as lasting thoughts for people that are looking to say, yes, we finished the year off amazingly? Like, what, if there's one thing you could pinpoint, and I know it's tricky because there's so many things we need to do, but I'll say 1 or 2 things. What 1 or 2 things can people do on a consistent basis, whether it's, routine or energy or affirmations, or what can they do to really, really ensure that, they have the best October, the best 2020, and the best year? Over to you.
Well, I'll say, first of all, I think I sound like a broken record, but I'm just going to repeat this. It's absolutely key to believe. I know this comes up a lot in this academy, but trust me, it does change everything. Your mindset is first and foremost the most important thing. A lot of successful people, well, most if not all successful people have this one thing in common. They all believed that it was going to happen for them. When you believe enough, all you need to do is leave it, leave your belief, and it happens for you. So you have to combine that with gratitude and good deeds. So if you believe enough that you're going to make 4 figures a day trading, for instance, you just need to say, okay, I know that this will happen. All I need to do is start giving gratitude for it. And then I need to to receive good, you need to give good. That's the way, that is as simple as that. So good deeds, gratitude, and then believe. It's so important, like in this order. Once you do these things, you realize that it's not that you don't put in any effort or any work to get to achieve your goals. You realize that things do fall in place for you. Opportunities really literally fall into your laps, and things literally fall in place. I can't stress this enough, but it's something that's worked for me. And I'm saying this because I wasn't always like this. I didn't always have this mindset. But now that I feel this way and I think this way, I've seen a huge change in my life and in the way things go, and just your general mood. The thing about gratitude is that it keeps you in a very good mood, regardless of what. Like, you just find that you're more like, things don't bother you. You always just feel happy. You feel content. You're not anxious or worried or stressed or anything. Like it literally gives you that good energy that you need to receive whatever you're asking from. I'll say God, because I'm a Christian. People say universe. So what I want to say is, if there's one thing else that you want to change in your life going forward, if you hadn't been doing this before, keep a gratitude journal. It works like magic. Every day, write down 5 things that you're grateful for every single day. And then think about those things throughout the day. And whenever you think about them, say thank you again. You realize that it changes your mood, it changes your atmosphere, it changes the way you feel, and it changes the way things happen for you. Good things start happening to you. Things really literally work out for you in ways that you would never have imagined in the past.
Wow, that's really, really great. By the way, I hope everybody's taking notes, because honestly, Parina is like a firecracker. So when she speaks, you definitely want to make sure that you're making lots of notes. So Parina, we're going to change things up here. Firstly, I just want to say thank you for that. I mean, that was awesome. Can we please all, put some fire emojis, some 222s in the chat box to say massive thank you to Parina, because that really, really was great. You're working with someone at the moment who is another firecracker in your team by the name of Sadie. And so I want you to kind of introduce her, because she's our next speaker. So I want you to introduce her and tell us a bit about her and how she came to the business, and a bit about why she's doing this.
Oh my God. Oh, Mandy, you've just opened a can of worms. I don't know where to stop or where to begin. But Sadie, she is an absolute, I don't even know what word to use. She is a very, very strong, phenomenal woman. All these things that I say to you today, half of them I learned from her. She's a very strong believer in the law of attraction, and it's changed her life 360. She's a great leader. Anyone in her team who is on this call will testify. She inspires me every day, just how consistent she is, and just hard work. When you hear that hard work pays off, she pushes so hard, and so hard but effortlessly. She grinds. She does the work, but she's got such a good heart, and she does so much good, and you can see how good comes back to her and how she's repaid, double fold. And when I first thought about introducing her to this business, funny enough, I haven't told her this before, but I was hesitant because the way she is today, she wasn't always like this in the past. She's gone through her fair share of troubles in this life, and I always just thought, oh my God, she'll probably complain of one thing or the other. And then I thought, we're really close. We've been very good friends since we were at uni over 10 years ago. So I said, okay, let me just try, and I'll tell her about it. And the day I told her, she said, oh, I'll join. And then a few months later, she told me that on the day she told me that she was going to join, she had no dollar in her pocket, and she never knew how she was going to get the money to join this business. But she just believed so much that it was going to work for her. And a few days later, she actually joined. The level of belief that she has and the way things work out for her, everything that I've said about belief and gratitude and good deeds, I've learned half of them from her, and all the other people who inspire me. But she's an absolutely phenomenal person, and I appreciate her so much, and I really, really am grateful that she's one of the strong leaders in my team. So Sadie, over to you.
Wow. So Sadie, let's unmute you and get your video on as well. So let's hear from you. How are you?
Oh my God, I need some tissues.
That is awesome. That is awesome. That is really, really great. So how are you?
Oh my God.
Wow. Perrina, I think you've set her up.
Perrina has done this.
Oh wow. Wow, look at that edification. Look at that edification. Perrina, do you want to kind of ask Sadie a few questions about the business?
Oh right, sure.
I'll let you host for a bit, seeing as you're friends and you've got the rapport, so you can kind of connect. And for the next sort of 5 to 10 minutes or so, the floor is yours. So Perrina will ask Sadie some questions. Everybody do take notes, because this is a firecracker best friends couple. So take notes. So Perrina and Sadie, over to you.
Right. So Sadie, first and foremost, thank you so much for coming to share your experience with everyone on the call. I know that it wasn't always easy for you at the beginning. Like you mentioned to me, even from the day you decided to join, you never knew how you're going to raise the money and all of that. But your belief, in how you're going to go through it was so strong. And, just walk us through what your thought process was and why you believed in it enough to be able to, agree to do something that you didn't even think you could afford.
Okay, an introduction that got me in tears and so many things I did not know. Okay, so you know what, like Perrina just said about me, and the same way I feel about her. I think the person who introduces this business to you matters a lot. Maybe if someone else told me about this business, I wouldn't have listened. But the fact that it came from Perrina, and I know Perrina, I know if she is interested in something, then it must really mean there is something in it. And she's such a disciplined and focused person. If she tells me to join her on something, I will not even hesitate to do that, because I know Perrina. So, and she made me see the opportunity. I mean, she explained the opportunity to me very well. And I thought it was something that could give me a bit of financial stability. Like she told you, at the time she was telling me, I was trying to just settle in Cameroon, and there were a lot of things going on in my head. So it really sounded like a good opportunity. And I asked her, Perrina, are you sure? Because this sounds too good to be true. It actually sounded so good to be true. I'm like, are you sure this is not something fishy? And she's like, no, it's real. So I'm like, okay, I will get on board, even though I have no money at the moment, but I believe something will come up. And that's because I had gone through a lot. Like she said, I've gone through a lot. So I did a lot of self-development at a point. I mean, I discovered meditation and law of attraction at my lowest point. So, and that was what kept me going. So when she told me, I know what I've been doing, and I know I just believe that I'm in an abundant universe. And I told her, okay, don't worry, I'm going to, I just said, well, I really need this money, and I know it will come to me. If this is something that is supposed to be on my path right now, everything that comes to me has to be on my path. So, I mean, few days after, somehow I got the money, and I told her I'm coming on board. And it's been a very fantastic opportunity that has been sustaining me, actually. Yes, at the beginning, we had a bit of problems, a bit of obstacles, but like she said, all you have to do is to be patient and walk through all the obstacles, and you will definitely get the reward at the end.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Sadie. Absolutely amazing. I still feel inspired every time I hear that, even though, I know, and I know I was there with everything that went through, but it still gives me goosebumps to listen to you and, hear everything that you have to say and how you're going about it. I know that you're very content with this business. I have no doubt about that, and I know because I see the passion with which you talk to other people about this business. But if you could tell everyone on the call what your absolute favorite thing about this academy was, what would it be?
Oh yeah, to say one favorite thing would be very difficult, because I love being a part of this organization and being on forex. I mean, because I was worried, like, okay, everybody's, thinking I'm hopeless, and I put in the trades. I looked at my phone. I was on $30, and I'm like, wait, is this how this is? So I'm absolutely enjoying the fact that I make money every day. Whether I go out there or I'm in my house, I am making money every day, Monday to Friday. That is number one thing, because the money, yeah, so I'm enjoying making money every day from anywhere. It's so good for me. And then secondly, the family that I've found in IM, I found a family in IM. I have a lot of, there's Mandy, B, Misfa, all my team members, everyone I found in the Dynamite team. We are like family. I love the way we care for each other, look after each other, the way we encourage each other. I'm really happy because I found a family in IM Academy, and also the self-development part. I mean, I am so self-developed since I joined IM family. My mindset has improved. My confidence, everything has just changed, and it gives me excitement to keep on going in life. I am completely happy and so satisfied, and I'm really grateful to Pierina for bringing me on board. And I'm so grateful for all the help I've been getting from all the mentors.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Sadie. Thank you so much. I absolutely love your energy. You know that already. I tell you all the time. And your energy is so contagious. Anyone who speaks to you, regardless of what mood they were in, it literally switches automatically. And I'm so glad that you've come on the call to bless all of us with your absolutely wonderful, contagious energy. And keep doing you. We love you, and we're happy to have you on board. I'm just gonna hand the floor back to Mandip. Are you there, Mandip?
Oh yes, amazing. So how amazing was that? I just need to spotlight this. Okay, perfect. So hang on a second, Prina, I'm just going to stop your video for a second so I can just spotlight the video. Just hang on a second. Okay, hopefully everybody can see me. Okay, perfect. So yes, ladies and gents, how phenomenal was that? Can we literally put some triple twos for that duo, Pierina and Sadie? They were so amazing. I feel like dancing right now, by the way. I feel like dancing because they were just awesome, talking about energy, talking about, and you know what, the crazy thing is, look at their results. Sadie is a platinum 600 in Cameroon, close to platinum 1000. Her mentor Pierina is a platinum 1000, close to platinum 2000. And look at their energy, look at their vibes. You know that phrase, your vibe attracts your tribe? Well, this is incredible. This is incredible because it shows you two best friends came together and they are making waves in this platform, and they're honestly, they're a blessing to all of us, because through them, we're all learning so much. So I really appreciate Pierina, Sadie, super proud of you. You women are amazing, and no doubt when this whole lockdown business is over, we are going to be doing an event, and we're gonna do something big. That's definitely for sure. But like this shows you, anything we want to do in our lives, anything we want to achieve, is all down to us and our energy and what we pour into our daily routine. It's all to do with our energy. And for those of you that haven't watched The Secret yet, The Secret on Netflix, I highly recommend it. Do not be doing anything else. For those people who are parents on the call, make sure the kids are asleep, so you've literally got no disturbances. Get a cup of tea and just watch it with your emotions, because it is a life-changing movie. I remember when I first watched that, and it was just incredible. And in that movie they speak about the law of attraction, energies, and also our amazing Mr. Bob Proctor is also featured in The Secret, and obviously he's part of this platform as well, so definitely watch that. But for now, ladies and gents, that's everything from me. We've had some inspiration and fireworks from Pierina and also her team member, Sadie. I'm now going to hand over to Dr. Jav. So thank you very much, everyone. Have an amazing week. I am going to be live with ECC 11 in about an hour and 20 minutes, so do plug into that. And Dr. Jav, back over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mandeep. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you, Pyrina, as always. You're doing awesome, and big things are going to are happening for you right now. And Sadie was actually stuck in traffic in Cameroon, and she actually did that testimonial while she was on the road. So a great big clap to all the firecrackers we've had on the call thus far. And talking of firecrackers, I just want to bring somebody else on now really quickly. And this person, we all know who she is. And she's been in the business now for a few months, and she actually registered with us, I think it was after midnight. So I'm just going to see if Maria is on the call. Maria, are you on the call?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Maria.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Literally just came back from the hospital.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, hospital, obviously. No.
Oh no, I study there.
Yeah, no. So yeah, so just for the benefit of everybody, welcome Maria. Maria is another firecracker. She joined the business after midnight. I think it was a few months ago, and she actually joined via text message with me. So Maria is a medical student, and she's doing this because of the flexibility it can afford her, and also obviously the income that she'll be getting in this. So Maria is very, very close to her next rank. And Maria, do you want to just give everybody a brief overview of how you came into the organization?
Yeah, so I feel like a lot of people have heard this story a billion times, but I think the main reason I got into the industry was because, everyone has this idea of medical school and doctors having this great life. Once you get into medical school, everything's all set out. Your finances are taken care of, the life you're going to live. All you have to do is get through medical school and then just become a doctor. And then it was when I was in medical school and I was working with all of these doctors closely, actually seeing the ins and outs of the job and seeing what the lifestyle was like. And a lot of you have probably been exposed to it with COVID, and actually seeing how overworked, underpaid they are, how some of them do come out with huge student debts, sometimes working paycheck to paycheck. That's when I realized I didn't sign up for that lifestyle. I signed up to be a doctor, but not for that lifestyle. And that was when I realized that, okay, things need to change, because I want to be that doctor, but I also want to have that lifestyle, that life that I want to live, because you only have one life. And that was when I started to look around and realized at the end of the day, because I'm limited on time, it has to be some form of investment that's going to be able to take me there. And then I came across forex through Dr Jav. And he's right, it was really late at night. I remember asking him like a billion questions, because at the time I didn't know anyone doing investing or any friends. I didn't know anyone doing forex, and all I knew was Dr Jav. And even then I hadn't seen anyone in the business. I saw a presentation, and I remember just always calling him with questions, to the point where he was like, Maria, you're just going to sign up now, or do you just call me for questions? And then it was like really late at night, I think it was like 12:30, and I was like, Dr Jav, I'm ready, on text. And he was like, really now? So then we signed up over text, and he was like, right, we'll sort the rest out in the morning. And then the rest is history, basically.
Yeah, thank you for that, Mandy. Yeah, I'm not Mandy, Maria. Amazing. The way you signed up was really cool. And I think initially we had a conversation whilst I was in the USA. I don't know if you remember that. So you were actually ready to sign up, more or less. I was in the USA, and you said, can I do it now? Or I've got a few more questions. And I said, Maria, the time difference is like, I don't know, 6-7 hours. Are you sure you want to do this now? So no, it's been great having you on board. One question I've got for you, Maria, is your team is amazing. I love your team. How do you keep the family motivated?
The key thing I try to do is, it's in the word family. I try to keep it as a family unit, because it's not, I try to make sure it's not me that's running family, if you get what I mean. It's a family. And so I try to promote, everyone getting to know each other, so that it's not, so if you were to remove me from the equation, the family still stands, the team still operates, everything still works. And then I don't know, I just try to make sure everyone feels okay, everyone's taken care of. Obviously it gets hard at times, but just making sure that everyone feels good. I think the biggest thing that I took away, especially from what Dr Jav always talks about, what Mandeep always talks about, is the fact that the reason people are in this business, and the reason why people will stay, is because of how it makes you feel. And it's a people's business. So the products, I mean, everyone talks about, the harmonic scanner, DeLorean, but it's like, those products, they make you money, but they never make you feel, amazing, or, the different things that are out there. but it's the people that really bring you into it, and it's the people that keep you there because of how they make you feel. So I always try and make sure that everyone in the team, whoever comes, whoever goes, whatever the situation is, they always feel happy, and that it feels like an environment they just want to stay in and be a part of. And I think that's the biggest thing I try to promote in the team.
Awesome, Maria. And obviously this is a business of people, and without people you wouldn't have a business. So yeah, everyone's a family here. We're all brothers and sisters, and whatever, grandparents and and then so on, sons and daughters. But no, brilliant. The other question I wanted to ask you was, what's next for Maria? So you've got an amazing event tomorrow, and someone has just said Dr. J is an uncle. Okay, that's okay. I'm good with that. So you have an event tomorrow, a Zoom presentation tomorrow. Is everything in place? What have you done to promote it? How's the team promoting it for you as well?
So what we're doing is we're kind of promoting it the same way we did last week, in terms of everyone plastering it everywhere, creating guest lists, people posting videos in the chat leading up to the event to keep everyone motivated, and getting new fresh faces to be testimonials on the call, and just keeping it as an exciting vibe, because of how, even though, just reiterating to the whole family that it's a team effort. The only reason that the call can be what it is, the only reason why the family can grow the way it is, isn't because of just one or two people. It's because it's a unit, and we're all working together towards this common goal. And I think that's the biggest thing that's helping us all promote it in that way. Just knowing that, well, at the end of the day, it's helping us all as a family, and by promoting it, it builds your business, it helps other people. And so those are the main things we're trying to do.
That's brilliant. And keep it in the family. That's what I say. And any lasting words for the global family on the call today? There's some. I'm just looking at the participants. There are a lot of people here that have joined in the last few days. And what would you say to people that have just joined? How can they smash this business?
I would say the biggest way to smash this business is to make sure you're teachable and coachable. Like, stick to your mentors like glue, stick to the family like glue. I think the biggest thing, and I noticed it in my team as well, and everyone on this call who's in my team knows, that I can tell when people are having down days and things like that, because they're like, Maria, you always call me like magic. You just know that it's happening. But it's because naturally, when we're having a down day or when things aren't working, those are the times where you need to be more connected with the team, more connected with the family, because those are the times where you're going to excel. But naturally, what we do is we might be having a bad day trading, or we might have a bad day building, or something's going wrong, and we just kind of remove ourselves, slowly. We're not posting in the chat as much, we're not on calls as much, things like that. And it's like, those are the times when you need to just be in it. And I think the biggest thing you get in this business is that what you put in is what you get out. And that's the motto that runs across the board, whether it's trading, whether it's building, whether it's both. Because with other industries, sometimes your race plays a part, sometimes your age plays a part, your education, the fact that you're a girl or a boy. But here, it's solely your effort and what you want. You will get what you want, you will get what you put in. And so that's why I just say, for anyone who's new, just remember that you're on a roller coaster, because come December 31st, you're not going to be in the same place mentally, spiritually, or financially. You're going to be 10 times better. But the only way you can do that is by sticking to your mentors like glue, staying with the family, actually trying to improve yourself and putting your best foot forward. And it's not going to be easy, but it's definitely going to be worth it, because it happens. I'm a living testament. There's so many of us on this call who are.
Thank you so much for that, Maria. It's always great having you on our calls. And good news is that we're coming to Manchester in a few weeks to celebrate your new ranks. So just make a note of that and make the law of attraction work. And definitely we'll see you in a few weeks in person.
Perfect. I'm super excited. The team on here is super excited too.
Yeah, and please always fairy cakes again, and so we can all eat those with our coffees. So yeah, thank you for that, Maria. And that was absolutely awesome. And again, Pyrina, thank you for your testimonial. Thank you, Sadie, for your testimonial. So we had 3 firecrackers on the call, as Mandeep called you all. 3 firecrackers that have done absolutely amazing. Just bear with me as I spotlight my video. Yeah, so yeah, three amazing firecrackers on the call. And again, write those names down. We are looking at future chairwomen in this business. And I don't know if you've noticed this. Where are all the guys? Come on, guys. We've had 3 women on here, 3 women that have absolutely smashed the business and are making things happen for not just themselves, but for their families as well. Now, just before I go, I just want to talk about a few things. The reason we do this is because we want you to replicate best practice and success. And the way that you're going to learn is through best practice and successes from other team members. It's the same with trading. The way to learn trading, in my opinion, the best way to learn trading is to sit down with your mentor, albeit on a Zoom call every day or every other day, and watch them trade. And then you can replicate their trading style into your own practices, and over a period of time, you'll become a very, very good trader. When it comes to building the business, it's the same difference again. Watch how these successful people are doing, which is what we've shown you here. We have many, many more successful testimonials we can bring on in future weeks. Watch what they are doing and copy them. As Maria was saying, be coachable and teachable. And that basically means that you need to be willing to make sacrifice to make things happen for you. If this business is important to you, you will do whatever it takes to make it happen. We have many, many 5, 6, 7, even 8-figure earners in this business. You cannot get that as an employee in industry. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention was that this business is a business of promotions. So again, it's a very, very simple formula. The more people you can get to an event, to a webinar, whether it's live or online, the higher your income. I'll say that again. The more people you can get to an event, whether it's a webinar online or in person, the higher your income. This business is a business of promotions. So make sure that you get your team or teams and their guests at those events every single time. We have an online virtual event coming up next month. It's not long to go. I think about 2 or 3 weeks to go, and it's only $25. And every single person in your team needs to be at that event, and also their guests as well, and of course you as well. We're expecting a lot of people at that event, and I've been told at least 100,000 people are going to be in attendance of the virtual event. So if you haven't booked already, please do so and put your name in the list that's circulating in the groups so that we know that you are attending the event. Now, every single event that I've attended, every single event that my mentors have attended, we've come out of that event, and within like a few weeks, we've actually increased our income levels by a huge amount, sometimes double. That's why going to these events is so important. If you only ever do anything in building your business, it should be promoting the next event. So we have, I think, 2 Zoom calls tomorrow. One's the London launch and one's the Northwest launch, which covers areas like Manchester, Liverpool, Preston, and those types of cities in that location. So if you know people in those locations, you need to get them onto those Zoom calls. That is part of promotion. Get your guests onto those Zoom calls. Get your team members to bring their guests onto those Zoom calls. If you want to learn how to do promoting, just watch how the boxing promoters promote. You make sure that you have a presence everywhere. Social media, WhatsApp, text messages, have a presence everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Let people know what you are doing every second of the day. And what you'll find is that when you do that, it's actually attraction marketing. You're not selling, you are attracting people to your business through your videos, through your messages online. That is what I do. That is what my mentors have done. And that is how we've increased our business multiple folds in the last few weeks and months. Now we have a system, and when you have a team of people in your business, what you need to do, you need to ensure that your people plug into the system, because it's very, very important for me and for you that people that you've brought into the business are making an income from this business. And the only way they're going to make an income is by plugging into the system of Zoom calls. We have a webinar at least one webinar every single day that teaches you how to trade. We have guest presentations every single day. We have, if you go to the Go Live section of the website, we have webinars, multiple webinars daily, 24 hours a day, teaching you and showing you how to trade. You should be plugging your people, your family into the system. And when you do that, you will find that you are not the only one eating, but your family is eating as well. And we have to ensure that every single person in our business is making an income, because that is why they've come into this business for. Yeah, 100% of people have started this business because they want to earn an income and want to become financially free. And we have a system that will allow you to do that. So all you have to do is promote the product, promote the services, plug into the system, promote the events, and what you'll find is that your business will grow massively. My name is Dr. Jav. Thank you every single person on this call, my family for being on this call. Soon, very, very soon, we'll be coming to visit you in person, and definitely let's make things happen. There's only, I think, 73 days left until the end of the year. 73 days left until the 31st of December 2020. What are you going to do in those 73 days to make it happen for you? If you have any issues, any questions, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp. You've got my number, but let's make it happen. I'll see you on the next call, which will be tomorrow. Thank you. God bless, and I'll speak soon.